Hey you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be reviewing the Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Essentials palette in the shade Harmony 3. If you guys want to see what I think about it, then please continue to watch. Hey you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay and this is my channel. I will today be going over some new makeup goodies that I've recently purchased. Is going to be the main focus of today's video. I keep hearing great things about Makeup Forever's palettes, and these for the face are supposed to be, this is the HD Skin Face Essentials palette, and I'm using Harmony 3, which is made for tan to deep skin tone. The palette looks like, on one side you have like your blushes, highlighters, and then on the other side you have your tones. So you have your highlighting tones, you have your skin tones, as well as contour shades. And the really cool thing about this palette is you can definitely mix colors to customize for your skin tone and what you're looking for that day. I have swatched maybe like 3 of the colors inside of the palette. I'm not sure if you guys can see my little fingerprints here, but I just wanted to see like the pigmentation, and honestly, it does not disappoint. So we're going to be using this to do our whole face today. I've already done my brows off camera, and we're going to see which color matches me the best. So I'm going to scoot in a little bit, and this is my skin currently with no product. I did do like a little bit of color correcting just like right around my mouth, but you know, all of this is just salicylic acid that I put on my skin. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to kind of turn this way a little bit because that's where my mirror is, and in order for me to see, I have to look this way. I'm going to go in with 2 tones that look the closest to my skin. So I'm first going to go in with this one here, right here. And I'm just going to dab in that with my little detail brush. Is this a Morphe brush? Yep, it's a this brush is a Morphe R32, and I'm just going to swatch the color what? Okay. You guys can see I have like a blemish here, and I'm just going to see if this, because I can't even see it. Oh yeah, this is the perfect color. I mean, yeah, we can. I'm filming a makeup video right now, so I should be done by the time you get here. You guys, this is like, this color is spot on. I changed brushes. This one is now the Japonesque, or however you say the name. And I'm going back into this color because like, what? Okay, you guys see I have like blemishes on my forehead. This is like blending right in. What? This is like the perfect color. I don't have to mix. In the summertime I will, for sure. And the good thing is there are some darker shades, but like it's not normal for me to be able to just swatch one color and it matches me so good, but this one does, and I'm so happy about it. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to apply this all over the face. I'm not gonna go all the way back to the hairline, but I'm just going to apply this all over my face. And like normally I would just take like a little spatula and scrape some out. Where is my spatula? Oh, here it is. So what I'm going to scrape off some product and apply this onto the skin. And I'm just going to plop that on my skin. It's quick. it got a little bit more color to it. Now that I'm like really swatching it, I'm actually gonna go in with my, again, another Japanese brush, and I'm just going to blend this in. And this is definitely more of a lighter coverage kind of product. So if you, like me, have like any concerns or areas of concern when it comes to your skin, the good thing is you can always just build the product up. Really good palette if you're an artist. And this is what my skin looks like with just the skin tone color on. So next, what I'm going to do is go into this shade here, and I want to see if that is dark enough for my contour by itself. Now with this, I'm going to go back into that smaller brush, and I'm just going to dab into this brown, not the really dark one, not just yet, that one's very rich. We're going to go into this one that's a little bit warmer, and I'm going to apply this right here. Yeah, that's a good color, I think, for me right now. I'm going to apply that into the hollows of my cheeks and along. And this is my own personal palette, so honestly, I don't mind dipping into it multiple times with a brush and everything. You can always sanitize the top of your palettes as well. No makeup collection, or if you are a working artist and you have a kit, this attention spray right here, this spray is amazing. You can still use alcohol if you want. I would say spray at a distance and make sure that you remove any product that may actually touch the surface of your palette, just because you don't want it breaking down the palette. But that's a really nice in-between sanitizer for your powders, eyeshadows, face powders, all of that. So this is going to be our contour shade, our bronzy shade. I'm a little curious, so I'm gonna go into the I'm curious, so I'm going to go into this darkest shade here. Just a little, and I wanna, yeah, that takes like the smallest amount. It takes just a little. Same brush, you know what, I don't wanna use a ton of tools. I'm gonna use the same brush again. And I'm gonna go into a blush shade. I'm a pinky kind of blush person. I also really, really love this deep maroon color, but I'm gonna go into the pink. And I'm going to add this right here, right above that bronzer and contour, just like this. I'm gonna let them hang out for a second. This is really good. Honestly, you guys, this palette is so good, and I love to put some on my nose and a little bit on my chin. This palette is really good if you're traveling and you're on the go and you don't want to have a ton of stuff on you and with you. Hello? This right here. This little magical palette right here is all you're gonna need. So let's just continue on with the application process. I'm also going to use it as a concealer. And if you guys don't know, I'm very oily, so this is truly going to be very different for me, as I normally wear like Milani concealers and stuff like that. I wear NARS, and I wear like Pro Longwear from MAC. So for me, I'm thinking, I'm leaning into this and maybe a little bit of one of my lighter shades. But I think I'm gonna go in with this one that's right next to my foundation color. And we're going to use this under the eye. Just to conceal and brighten a little bit. I love that this isn't like super crazy. Like, it's not like stark light in contrast with like my skin or anything like that. So that's really, really nice. But I'm just applying this under the eye. And again, this is a very creamy consistency. So for me, I would use an oil controlling primer as well as a powder to set, and maybe like a good setting spray. So now that I've applied this under my eye, I like to go on the sides of my nose because, again, my oils typically break down any product around there, and I sometimes have some redness around that part of my nose as well. And what I'm going to do now is just go in with my little Morphe dual fiber brush. This is a M427, and I'm just going to blend out the contour and bronzer areas under my chin, under my cheeks, around the perimeter, my hairline, my forehead. I'm like hunched down. It's like my vanity is like a little bit lower. The vanity light is a little bit lower, and I'm looking into it, but I also have my chair up like really, really high. So we're gonna pretend like I'm not hunched over like this. And then inside. It's so pretty, and it's very like skin-like, which is definitely something else I'm noticing while blending everything in. You can just easily tell like this is not going to be a full coverage product whatsoever, no matter how much you go in to layer it. And I like it, honestly, especially for like daily use. So I'm just blending in the blush now. And we're just more so patting. We want to keep as much pigment as possible again. And then we can move on to blending in that under eye as well. Use my little beauty blender sponge. And remember, like, this is wet, so, or damp. We don't want it to pick up a bunch of the product. We just really want to lightly blend out that under eye, and then we're going to set it. So I'm just going to lightly tap this product across my under eye. Just like that. And around the nose. The thing about this product is like, your skin is really gonna show through. Like there's no, this is not a full beads. This is not, it's none of that. So just so my fellow full coverage girls and guys and everyone, listen, this is not gonna give us what we wanted to give as far as like coverage, like full coverage on that side. But man, it just honestly elevates your look, your skin. I really like it. Especially if you're someone that already like loves just like their natural skin or whatever. Me, I'm getting there, you know, especially being someone who dealt with acne. But like me personally, I've been finding that less is more, and I'm really truly enjoying it. Now, when I was taking makeup clients, yeah, I knew that less was more, but this, let's go ahead and get into some setting. So I'm going to be using my One Size setting powder. And what I'm going to be doing is using this for my under eye and my forehead. I'm using one of my little, I wish my brows weren't as harsh today because they're so harsh compared to the rest of my skin, but I'm just using one of my little, cosmetic wedges and dabbing it into the One Size powder. It's a lot on here, so we're just gonna get rid of any additional, tap it on the back of our hand, and we're just going to lightly set the under eyes, like so, like that. Around the corner of the nose, I like to set around my mouth. I am a smiler, so I do have smile lines in my makeup most of the time by the end of the evening. And do the same thing on this side. And you honestly, you can set all over the face, but that's not really what I'm going for. So, and then because my brows are so harsh today, I'm going to go ahead and set the brows like this. And normally I don't carve out my brows. This would have been really nice with just like maybe some brow gel, but we're gonna pretend like I didn't put like a full brow on, okay? And now that we just have this sitting, whatever's remaining on the skin, we're just going to buff it in, add it in. Dust away everything from the brows. Let's look at it. For me, under the eye, it's gonna be a no. Just because. Me? I'm too oily for these types of things. I cannot. This is not gonna. That's not gonna be good enough for me, personally. So let's go ahead and put on a lip combo. I'm just going to dab my lips off on a napkin. I with a lip oil, and I was like, you know, to keep me hydrated, but I'm just going to be taking my LA Girl lip liner. And line my lips. I'm sorry. It keeps getting really dark outside like every 2 seconds, and it's throwing my lighting off. Chai latte. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil and with my Morphe continuous setting spray. I'm just gonna lightly spray the face. Little Amazon fan. Alright, you guys, so this is going to be the finished look. I really like it if I'm like, I need something quick and I'm on the go and I need something that I can for sure utilize just to do something really nice and natural to my skin. Also paired with a full coverage foundation and concealer. I absolutely love. Me personally, I just like a bit more coverage, especially for my under eye more than anything. But honestly, you guys, this palette, it should be a really good go-to for anyone. This is something you can literally just toss in your bag and go. If you forget everything else in your makeup kit, except for this and maybe a brow pencil, you'll be just fine. Literally, you may not even need a brow pencil, just this, and then you'll be just fine. You can also use these on your lips, which is another thing that I really, really love. So quick, convenient. I'll give it a thumbs up for sure. Coverage, no, but for just like the convenience of it, the quality of the actual product, I'll give it a thumbs up as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and hopefully I can see you guys on the next one. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and let me know what you want to see next. And also be sure to thumbs up the video and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.